LSPD from EMS.
Say that?
I've just received a very concerning and alarming phone call from a Mr. Ben Silisai admitting to me that he has killed somebody with black magic and that he's from the League of Evil or something. I cannot confirm whether he's lying or not, but it did sound very concerning, and I heard a bone break in the phone call. If I can get EMS to please come help check this area out before I go in, that'd be much appreciated.
You can redirect. This is just like a little speeding ticket, so redirect there.
Where are you at, Nathan?
I'm just on the on ramp for Los Santos Freeway. He sent a ping over to me, which is up in the Tatavia Mountains, just off Palomino Freeway.
Yeah, roughly where on the mountain?
Stand by. It's west from where the gas station is on Palomino Freeway, just before the creek in the middle of the Tatavia Mountains.
Oh, sorry.
It's pretty much between the river and Palomino Freeway. I have a ping of it. If you want to come over 76 to my Alice Freeway, I can show you.
Yeah, we'll be there. Go to Nathan on the freeway.
Copy that. Thank you.
Send us straight north.
Hello.
You can just hop in with us, huh? I need to jump in the driver's seat real quick, Alice, because I hear the engine revving.
Oh, right.
Okay, it's pretty much right.
I mean, you can.
Right there, if that helps. Hey, Alice. Hey, Maple. Thank you guys so much. Hey, he seemed very, very proud of what he's done.
Boss.
So.
Okay. Someone will look back if they want.
Does Ben sound like he is kidnapped, Nathan?
Negative. He was gloating. There was someone there. He said he stomped the person out because they were making noises or whatnot. He sounded very confident in the phone call and comfortable about what he, quote unquote, has done. He wants to make it known that it was in fact him and that he's very proud of doing it.
Ready for your first murder arrest. Which is going to result in a court case unless he pleads guilty.
Also be advised, he just said it was a murder kitty, that's it.
She might
What a shame if a murder kitty got him before we got here.
visual on a vehicle on top of the mountain. It looks like a gray in color ingot of sorts with a murder kitty right behind it. 616 is approaching now. There's a down individual in the back of the car. And the murder kitty is right here. I'm gonna have to kill a cat real quick.
Lima 39 is going to come a bit closer just so I can 10-12.
Appears to be code 4, so you can roll in.
Copy that, 76.
Got a female individual, pink hair, bleeding out.
Copy that.
I can help pressure till he gets
Alice,
there.
can you take a look at her wounds?
Sorry?
Take a look at her and see what happened.
Yeah, I can. You're a little quick.
They're on upper power. They're stuck on the stairs.
Hey fam, we're still running.
It would be fucking jitty, dude.
Back to my car, so I'm gonna collect the other two and we're gonna go back to my pity.
Yeah, I don't know which direct.
That's I'm see. Bobby
She
was
has
looking at a
bite marks and her
operating
ankle's
vehicle and a
broken,
suspended
lots of
license.
bruising. I haven't
Oh my
checked vitals yet.
God.
I've just been holding pressure.
Okay, no, you're all good. You're all good. Ma'am, are you with us?
Okay, let me. There you go.
Ma'am? I'm not getting a response. I'm just checking her vitals here real quick. Okay. I'm gonna, once I get a good reading of her vitals, I'm gonna start applying as much gauze as I can. Her skin is a bit pale. She's lost there's a big pool of blood.
We
Holy
VCV
shit.
on the Panto at the moment.
Alright, I'm gonna start
Tier on
applying some
Elgin.
gauze to this.
Eastbound San Andreas.
Okay.
Hey fam, I'm parking up the Buffalo now, getting a CVPI out of the shed garage.
Alright, if you can just hold pressure
They're
for a bit
coming down
longer,
towards
I'm gonna
Mission
start
Road,
getting this
southbound
gauze and
290.
I'm gonna
got
start
you.
applying it to this bite marks. Thank you. Okay, come on. Alright. I'm gonna go right on in. I'm gonna start see if I can
Actually pulling
find this
into Mission Road.
bleeding. There was a crack. There was a crack on the phone, like a sound of something cracking. I think that's what her. Or
At
I
the
think that might
front
have been her
door of
bones.
Mission Road.
Alright.
It's Atlee Street.
Okay, I
We have
think.
a stock CVPI.
Okay. There we
And we're
go.
doubled.
I got the gauze applied into her arms here. That should stop the bleeding. So if you want to start getting a bandage around her arms, I'm going to go for her legs next.
There you go. Take it away.
Alright, 343
Hold on, there's so
primary.
many- there's bruising on her
I'll get
abdomen
someone on
here.
a bike because they're going to use the
Jesus.
stairs.
Thank you, Alice. Oh, he's twatting out as well.
You think
Oh,
so?
God.
Well, they did against me,
He
so
did say he was going to. He kicked her
100%
a
we'll
few
do it against you
times
guys.
on the phone. Oh, God.
Well, unfortunately, notes
Alright,
are
I'm gonna start.
Anyway,
going for her
80's
legs here.
continuing
I'm gonna start
through,
pulling up her pants here a bit so I can get
northbound
a
through
closer
Fantastic
look.
Place, left, westbound, Vespucci.
They're exiting
Oh my
Adam's
God,
Apple,
oh my
westbound.
God. Okay.
We're
Let's get
on
this
it.
cleaned up. Let's
You
get
know, westbound
this
Adams Apple, right, northbound, Strawberry.
You're
And
okay,
they're going
don't
up the
worry.
stairs like you
Together,
anticipated.
This is not good. He came up to me at the hospital and started
Breakaway
rambling
blocked
on
their
about
path for,
killing, and I said no,
we're
don't.
here
and
at
he
the
somehow
center,
translates that
just
to me
behind the
helping
Fleeca
him.
Bank on Elgin.
Even though I
Going
said
back
no,
down
Is it
to,
Is it?
to Elgin.
It was definitely him.
Northbound
Right?
Elgin.
It's not someone pretending
yeah,
to be.
yeah, he had like
Okay.
black and yellow face
Left,
paint and
westbound, Vespucci.
blonde
So
hair.
just
Right.
focus on.
And
focus
then
on
left.
her.
Okay,
Still westbound
yeah.
Vespucci.
Sorry.
Right,
No,
northbound
it's okay.
Upper Power Street.
Okay, gauze is in her leg there. If you could help with just bandaging up her
I'll
leg there,
bandage
the
around
bleeding
it,
has
yep.
stopped. Yeah, I'm gonna get a needle, a bag of blood.
Down to San Andreas. They've said that they have to return the
Yeah,
vehicle
see
to
if we can
Mosley's
find
in
the
about
vein
7
now.
minutes. It is a test drive
Alright.
vehicle apparently.
Let's get this in.
Now getting
3, 2,
southbound
1.
through
Okay.
Pable Alleyways. Now westbound for Pable Alleyways. Around northbound by the Pable store.
Alright, wounds packaged.
And then merging southbound onto lower power.
Hopefully she'll be replenished. I'm gonna get an O2 mask on her. Let's check her
Now
airway. See if she has
eastbound
any
through the
blood in her
Pable
airway.
Alleys. Right southbound through the alleys. Passing Crystal on a motorcycle.
Blood in her
There's some
airways
circles here in the
there.
parking lot.
There's so much blood in her. Okay, I'm gonna get the suction machine turned on. Let me set
No
up the
stop on
suction
Power
machine.
Street.
Let me put you down here. Okay, let's get this hose.
No,
Let's get
northbound
this
Indy
in
parking,
her.
Pable parking lot. Right southbound alleyways behind
That should
Pable.
hopefully start. If you can keep an eye on that for me, Alex,
Left,
just to let
and
me know
then
when that
immediate
turns
Yeah,
right
around.
I'll
southbound for
hold
the
on to it.
Chihuahua Hot
It's
Dog
okay.
alleyways. Right westbound going down to Power Street. Left southbound Power Street. Right westbound through the alleyway by the casino.
Yeah, she's a
Now
sweetheart.
coming out back out on Power Street, northbound Power. Vehicle pitted and
I mean,
continuing.
if she weren't. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You don't
And
know.
on the side, they just ran over a
Okay.
local, terrible. Continuing northbound on Power Street.
Let me see how the section's going. Maybe you
Right,
just need
eastbound on San
an NPA
Andreas.
for now.
Left northbound Elgin. So northbound Elgin now going through the Pillbox Medical Center Emergency Lane.
Still suction out. I mean, it seems to be
Now
a little
popping
bit
the
less, but
U-turn
it's still
southbound
some
Elgin or right, westbound
maybe,
Imperial
just
Swiss Street.
NPA
Something from EMS?
oxygen and
Yeah, let's get her.
Get her in Crystal.
Oxygen.
Left some
And,
power.
Get her down to the hospital ASAP.
U-turn
Something from
northbound power.
No docs on duty as well. I'm going to get her through snow. Okay. I'm going to get an MPA just to let the suction do its thing. I'll let it
yeah.
We're being hit by a huge storm.
Her wounds are wrapped up.
Left
blood's
plasma
in,
occupation.
Blood's coming out of her airways. That's good. MPA is in. Okay.
Right northbound Alta.
Actually, I'm going to go into the spinal and get her strapped in. Please
Okay.
help me roll her over, please.
Yep.
They have 50 to U-turn, end of the U-turn. Still northbound Alta. Right, eastbound Spanish.
There we go. Thank you so much for your help.
It's okay.
Appreciate the lurk.
I'm
Ford.
joking.
Appreciate the lurk.
I did not sound like a joke. Oh, God. Just happened. It went from 0 to 100.
Spinning
It was
out
fine.
U-turn,
I
westbound
was bringing a
Spanish,
patient
right,
over, and then
northbound,
he just
Power
comes
Street.
out of nowhere and wants me
Left
to
westbound for the
doctor it.
elevator behind a brand new ammunition on Spanish.
Did
Goodbye, Anderson.
the patient here too?
Still
Sorry?
going westbound for the alleyways.
Did the patient hear him go crazy like that too?
Take a jump onto
Yeah,
Alta.
it was a patient I was treating for
We are
911.
stuck
I
in
don't
this
know
TV
where
now,
she
eh?
is, but she
I need
just,
to take a picture of this.
I don't know. Okay, let's get her. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna get her into the
Beautiful.
scout.
Alrighty.
Alright, we're out of the pursuit. Crystal, this is all you.
No worries.
Oh, we managed to, get
Yeah,
up.
there's not much else we're gonna be able to do with her since she
Get
looks
back
like she's
over
gonna be
here.
in bad shape.
Northbound Alta.
Go channel
That's
2. I'll
fine.
talk to you on channel 2, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We're not gonna touch this car.
Is it
It's
her
not illegal.
car?
Oh, wait,
Another
it's not.
U-turn, southbound
Yeah, it's her
Alta.
car. I'm not going to touch it. I don't need to search or anything because it's just on scene.
Left, eastbound Spanish.
Get going, Nathan. Don't worry. Yeah,
Radio check?
it's not. It's not illegally parked or anything.
Copy, thank
So I took a picture of it and
Only 76.2 CMC with her.
documented the scene. I picked up my casing and projectile for not contaminating the scene with fluid and line on scene so that we miss it. Alright, Nathan. There's not. I don't think there's much we're gonna be able to do in regards to her any longer. This is probably should be your stuff from here on out. I will need you to, if you can make a note on the report or anything, that if she does wake up from ICU, I'll make a note on mine and whatnot, that we need to question her about it. I doubt she's gonna tell me anything, but if she does wake up, we need to, like, she needs to be we need to speak to her for a victim statement. If she's willing to.
Copy that. Yep, I will make a note of that all. If you guys want to hang around so I can at least give my statement of everything, if you guys can at least get all the spots
Yes.
or posts and whatnot,
Already.
please, thank you. Wonderful, I'll be happy to give a statement.
Yeah, I'll collect all the posts and everything. We will need to get your statement from it.
Yep, perfect.
I'll let you sort out what you need to sort out in regards to ICU stuff and medical stuff. You need to let us know when you're free and able to provide a statement for us. And we'll
Yeah, copy that. Hey, that might be a while in the ICU, so if you guys go do what you got to do, I can just 311 you all.
If
What contact for?
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be staying on duty for. I think probably seen this for Alice 4 times that. But if neither of us are able to be around, you can just give it to any officer around and provide a statement.
Perfect. All good, copy that, thank you.
You did
Figure it's
amazing.
It's getting late for you, right?
Yeah, it is, but it's.
10-9, sorry?
Saturday.
You said you did great. You did amazing.
Yep.
Thank you. So she pulls through. Thank you.
Is everything all good on this? Is there backup or?
No, we're good for it.
739
it's
23 CMC
a
1.7.
Saturday. It's like half
You
past
get attacked,
7
or?
for me, so I can stick around.
Remains to be seen. Injuries, if I'm
An
not
hour or
mistaken,
so.
are consistent with that of a mountain lion attack, but she does have some broken bones. To water posts and phone calls, Ben is claiming to have killed her. She is still alive and is being treated at CMC now, but everything's been documented to the best of our ability. It very well might just be Ben claiming something that he didn't actually do. We don't have the best evidence against him currently. No sign of actual, aside from maybe broken bones, no sign of actual harm done to potentially kill Jenny. Could see about pulling Ben into interrogation.
Is it enough for a warrant?
No, not a warrant, but we can give him a call and see if he can come and speak with us.
Okay.
That's
Alright, the patient has been admitted through. I'm going to Dr. Snow now and see what development's about to arise.
we might be a minute. I'm gonna see if I can get in touch with Ben and see if we can bring him in for voluntary interrogation.
Copy that.
Is the injured person?
Believed to be Ginny Griffin. Actually, I'm gonna head over to CMC. I need to take her mask off.
I think it's Rainer's girlfriend, isn't it? Did you contact him, or?
I believe it is Randall's girlfriend. I believe that he has to make the contact and then please after everything's sorted out in terms of ICU stuff.
Yeah, let me 39 be able to take over the next stuff.
Can you let me into ICU, Nathan?
We are in the ER at the moment, unless you guys want to wait for us there.
Oh, okay. I can just come over there. I need to just take our mask off and take a picture of her. Just to confirm identity.
Copy that, that's okay.
3.
You outlined to us, Dr. Snow, what you think, what injuries you saw through treatment. Actually, before we continue on, if you guys want to do your thing first, we can move on with
No,
the
no, you
medical
carry
stuff
on. We'll
after.
just be
I just take her mask off real quick.
right. Hmm.
Take it off. There we go.
Okay, got it.
Alright. Yeah, we got the picture.
Yeah.
Alright, all you, Nathan.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay,
Nathan.
Dr. Snow, if you could. Okay, okay. Jeez, okay.
Face looks really
Oh my
bruised.
God. Okay. So could you go? Okay, Dr. Snow, would you be able to let us know what you saw during your operation? Some of the injuries that she sustained. At the time when we found her, she had a lot of bruising through her abdomen. Did see some footprints as well. There was also
Didn't we used to have a
heavy
government
bruising and
tab
discoloration on
for
her
services?
ankles,
I guess we don't anymore.
as if though there was some sort of
Sorry, what was the question?
blunt
I swear we had
force
government.
trauma to
Oh,
her
we
ankles.
do, but I can't. Why can't I?
There was a lot of bleeding as well. Could you just walk us through, Dr. Snow, what her what has happened, or what you at least think happened, or what injuries she sustained? Okay, all right, perfect. What about her ankles? If you could, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Can you check if that photo I took is
All right,
okay,
wonderful.
please?
Thank you so much for that. Could you also please outline her current condition? How is she?
Perfect.
Will she need ICU?
Okay.
Is she critical?
Is she stable? Etc. Etc. Oh yes, she did have some. Yeah, she was. We were told that there was murder kiddies and such. Okay, wonderful.
Hello, Lieutenant
Beautiful.
Maple.
Thank you so much, Dr. Snow. I will go
Hello?
find her and bring her
This is
over
Ben.
to the ICU.
Yeah?
If you could stop
Hello,
with
Ben.
your,
It's Lieutenant Maple, the LSPD.
ECs,
I'd like
head
to.
Oh,
over.
hey!
I will get
Hello.
started
I'd like to have a
on
few words with you
contacting
down
them
at
and find out
MRPD if you're willing to come down. We can talk.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna bring her to the ICU, guys.
If it's only a few words,
Thanks,
can we
Ethan.
just do it over the phone?
All good.
No, we cannot. I
She
need to
recovers
confirm
okay.
your identity and I need to talk to you properly
again, sorry?
about it.
I hope she
Oh,
recovers
you think
okay.
I'll just lie about who I am?
No, I just need to
go through this.
do things
Thank you.
properly. I have a job to do, Ben, and I'm just looking to make sure I do it the way I'm supposed to. It's
You
the
have a
same thing
job
for.
to do?
I do, yes.
What the heck? So you were just like asking me to call you to like hang out or anything?
No, Ben, I'm calling you because I have to do my job, and that's why I want to talk to you about my job. Well, not about my job, but about something that you
Well,
may
why
have
are
done.
you
and I
gonna
wanna-
tell me about your job?
Well, I need to talk to you, and it's part of my job. Part of my job right now is talking to you, so I would greatly
If
appreciate
you guys
if
could
you're
also
willing to come
provide
down to
me with,
MRPD.
with an
Weird
ID
thing.
once you have it, please. That'd be much appreciated just for our reports.
Wait, who's paying you to talk to me then?
Jenny Griffin.
It's part of my job as a police officer. I'm conducting an investigation, and I need to talk to you.
Okay, do I get paid for this?
You don't get paid for this now.
What the hell? So you get paid to talk to me, but I don't get paid to talk to you?
Well, yes, because it's part of my job. It's not part of your job.
Or what if I told you that is part of my job, actually?
Well, then whoever's paying you to do that will have to pay you, but I can't help you on that front. You'll have to sort that out on your own time. I need to talk to you at MRPD, and it'd be greatly appreciated if you cooperated with me on this. Make things a lot easier for a lot of us.
I guess, but are you sure you didn't just call us because you wanted to hang out?
I am certain I did not call you because I want to hang out.
Just like the rest.
I'll meet you at
My
MRPD,
hopes
alright,
up,
Ben?
and then just get my hopes up, and then yeah, you know what? Yeah, I will see you there. I will
Alright.
actually see you
Okay.
there. I've got
Alright.
some words for you. How about that? And you know
Okay.
what? I hope your manager's there too.
I am the manager of the shift, Ben.
Yeah, well, you know what? I hope your manager's there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's gonna be
yeah,
Chief of
deal
Police
with
Matt
that
Rhodes.
one. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's my manager, is Chief of Police Matt Rhodes.
Okay, well, they better be there too because
Well,
I
they're-
got some
they're not.
words. Oh. Well, then you better take a well-documented memo of
Oh,
all
it's
the
gonna be well
words I
documented,
want
alright.
to say to them.
It's gonna be documented, don't worry.
Okay, well, they better read it, and I better hear that, you know, they have a word with you about the words that I'm about to have with them, but, you know,
Okay.
through you.
Okay, that's fine. We can talk further when you get here, alright, Ben?
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you soon. I'll be waiting.
Oh, now you'll be waiting? Yeah,
I'm-
okay.
yeah, waiting.
Yeah,
Alright,
sure.
Alright, bye-bye, Ben. I'll see you soon. This is gonna be interesting, Alice. I hope you're ready for a 2-hour interrogation.
Yeah. Always. Oh, there he is.
Hello, Ben.
Oh, hey, guys.
So,
You
I'm
like my
Lieutenant Maple.
parking?
It's illegal. I'm Lieutenant Maple, the LSPD. So, I need to talk to you about a situation that I believe you're involved in. With this said, I need to bring you inside to MRPD into an interrogation room. This is completely voluntary of you. If you do not want to, you do not have to. I am asking for your cooperation with this. With that, I will Mirandize you. You will have your rights. If you would like a lawyer, you are welcome to call a lawyer as well, and we can do things that way as well.
Oh, why do we need a lawyer? I didn't do anything wrong.
Because I'm conducting an investigation, and you may confess to crimes or criminal activity without realizing it. It's for your own sake.
I would never do. Guys, listen. There ain't no crime I committed other than being goddamn drop dead gorgeous, and maybe
Okay.
possibly stealing that bike and parking it and taking
That's-
2 spots.
That's fine. So, if you would like to come and speak with me without a lawyer, I still have to
Allegedly.
Mirandize you. It'll be on recording. Our whole conversation will take place on recording. Are you willing to cooperate with me on this?
Yeah, I can make this work.
Okay. Would you?
Especially if you got some food and drink. You guys got food and drink.
I can help you out with food and drink. Yeah. Would you like a lawyer?
Why? So we can have extra yap?
It's up to you, Ben.
Besides,
It's your
that's
right.
just another person that gets paid when I'm not getting paid. Honestly, the whole idea is pissing me off.
Understandable.
Alright.
If you don't
I'm
want a
gonna
lawyer,
press
you don't
record-
have to have a
come
lawyer.
back
I'm gonna have to ask you this question again.
No, I
later.
don't want one of them.
Hopefully coming out of
Okay.
business.
All right. Come on, one thing.
Freak them.
Alice, if you want, you can park the car up just so nothing happens to it. I'll meet you inside. Actually, wait. I'll bring him downstairs. Can you also put this in the evidence locker for me?
Okay. Thank you.
Man, whoever's gonna try and park in those 2 spots is gonna have real inconvenience.
You can say that again. He does really just want to get paid. Alright, so before we go inside and downstairs, I do need to pat you down. Do you have any weapons on you?
Depends who's asking.
Okay, I'm gonna frisk you and pat you down, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I do feel a pretty large bulge here. Do you know what this is? What is this?
How do you know I'm not just happy to see?
Okay, I see a wrench here. I'm gonna have to take this wrench off you and pat you down again. Alright, I'm gonna pat you down again.
Okay.
He has so many knives.
Care for now.
That's another big bulge. I think I'm gonna see what this one is. Okay, there's a crowbar. I'm gonna have to take that crowbar off of you. Okay. I'm gonna pat you down
Alright,
again.
keep going.
Okay, there's another bulge. Okay, I'm gonna see what this one. Okay, that's a knife. Jesus fucking Christ! All right, I'm gonna pat you down again. I'm gonna pat you down again.
Whoa.
That's okay. That's another bulge. All right, that's another knife. All right, I'm gonna have to pat you down again. Pat you down again.
Man, if I knew that this is what was gonna take place, I would have came here early.
Jesus fucking Christ, Ben! How many weapons do you have on you? Holy fuck! All right, I'm patting you down again, Ben. Are there any other weapons on you? If you just tell me where all your weapons are, I can just take them all off you in one go.
Why didn't ruin this intimate moment between you and
Fucking
I?
Christ, Ben. Alright, I'm patting you down again. Ben, I'd like you to know I'm married. There's nothing intimate about this. I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah, but I'm in the League of Evil. You think marriage is gonna stop?
Alright, that's another one. What? Yes, Alice?
One of the doors downstairs isn't, like I can't.
Did I give you permission to stop patting me down?
You don't have to give me permission to stop patting you down, Ben. I can stop whenever I want.
What?
Are you stuck? Or do you just can't see the lock?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
see
I
the
am
lock, so
kind
can't
of
get through
stuck,
to the,
actually.
like interrogation cells area.
Can you? Is the other door working? Can you go through the other one?
Like from the outside? Yeah, I can go around.
No, there should be 2 doors inside. There's a double door and then there's a single door. Towards the northern stairwell, there should be a hallway to the
Line-up
right.
office?
It's the vestibules. I think that's what.
Oh, Aha! I
found
remember
those.
this. Okay, thank
Okay,
you. All right.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Yep. So sorry.
All right. I'm gonna have to.
All right, check again.
Okay,
check
stop.
again.
Okay. I need to hold on a second. I need to put some of these in a secure spot real quick because I have no more room. Ben, give me a second.
Ah, you're no fun.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down again.
Okay.
There's another bulge.
Yeah, you better remove it from me, officer.
All right, I'm gonna have to patch you down again. All right, there's another bulge.
Are you sure you're patting me down and
All
not
right,
you?
I'm gonna pat you down again. All right, I think that's everything. All right,
Just when
come
things
with
were
me.
getting excited.
Come with me, Ben.
You know, you're lucky. That's not even including all the ones that I threw over the prison line.
God damn it.
Hi.
Hey, Crystal.
Hello.
Dispatch 297 and 616 are going to be 10-7 in interrogation for the foreseeable future. Off radio.
Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I'd have to come here and do a workout.
Yeah, it's a lot of stairs.
Yeah, no wonder you guys are so good at rugby.
All right, Ben, if you'd like to take a seat just on that single chair over there. Oh, look, there's food in here for you already.
Aw, awesome.
You got popcorn and a Frosty. Just give
Ooh,
us 1 second, Ben.
That's
You
my
just,
favorite.
just sit down there for a second, and we're gonna have a conversation real quick before we come back in here for you. Okay? All right. This is gonna be your first interrogation. This is a peculiar
Yeah.
one all around. We're gonna just typically I like to just be straightforward to the point with these sorts of interrogations. Sort of the style that I do with it. We're just gonna talk with him essentially. So when we start, we will. I'm gonna Mirandize him, and then we will all introduce ourselves in the room. So I'm gonna start a recording, and then I'm gonna Mirandize him, and then we'll all introduce ourselves, and then we'll start questioning him. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. 1 second.
Time's up.
Perfect. Okay, I just need to start a recording real quick for this. Okay.
Okay.
Has started. The date is January 24th, 2026. It is 6:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's going to happen is I'm going to Mirandize you first, and then we will all introduce ourselves, okay? Ben, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney, present if available. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you free of charge by the state if available. Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you tonight?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. In the room is myself, Lieutenant Sean Maple, LSPD, badge number 297.
Oh my god. Alice Liddell 615 with LSPD.
Ben, if you could introduce yourself, please, full name.
Yeah. Ben Silisai, badge number 1999.
Okay. And Ben, just to confirm, you are waiving your right to legal representation at this time.
Yeah, because I don't want somebody else getting paid when I'm not getting paid. I mean, I'm already pissed you guys are getting paid.
Okay. Understandable. Ben, are you familiar with Ginny Griffin?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay. What's your relation with Ginny Griffin? How do you know her?
Well, I mean, they're a member in the League of Evil, and I'm like, acting leader of the League of Evil. So, that's how we know each other. No big deal.
Okay. Would you care to explain your twats earlier regarding killing somebody?
Oh, that was just kind of like hyperbolic, you know? I'm what you might call an artiste. I make music and stuff, and sometimes I like to write cryptic things for the hoo-haws and you know, the goofs and the gaffs and uh but yeah, I totally killed.
You say you totally killed her?
What?
Did you just say you totally killed her?
Wait, you totally killed her?
Is that what you? That's what you said.
No, that's what I heard you just say. You just said you totally killed her?
Mm,
So what motivated you to send these twats?
Oh, you know, I was just kind of, I was feeling extra spicy, and after I had that really inspiring talk with Nathan at EMS, you know, um, I just felt like I really needed to just take care of a few things, you know, loose ends, if you will.
I see. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the recording, but for your knowledge, you are here voluntarily. Okay, which means if you don't want to answer our questions, you are welcome to leave. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just making
I
sure
mean,
that's
that'd be kind
clearly
of rude. I mean, you guys gave me food and drink.
okay. Um.
You're not obligated to be here.
Yeah, you are not required to be here. If you wish to leave, you can at any point. You just have to tell us. Um. Ben, why did you call EMS Nathan Warren and tell him that you killed somebody?
Well, you know, after all that hype talk that he gave me, I felt like, you know, it would be disappointing if you know, if nobody delivered after that hype speech he gave, you know, then what's the point? You know what I mean? And I don't want to live in a world where people hype people up just to not do things. Like, that's just stupid.
Did you
So
send
really, it's
a?
kind of more like an appreciation of
Okay,
Nathan. He's a great guy.
he is a great guy. Did you
He
send
is a great guy.
Lieutenant Nathan Warren of EMS, sorry, of a pin to a location in the Tatavanian Mountains?
Yeah, I thought he'd really like the view. You know,
Okay.
it had like, it was on the mountainside. The sun was hitting just right. You got some water on one end, you got the city on another, you know, the sounds of nature all around you. And not to mention the dead body of Ginny on top of their vehicle.
Right. How did Ginny's dead body end up on that vehicle?
Well, you see, as a person who's mastered the fine arts of black magic, I can't necessarily tell you how I pulled off my tricks, okay? Nice try, buddy.
Are you saying
You
that
almost
it
had me.
was
You
at
almost
your?
had.
That's fine. Are you saying that it was at your hand that Ginny ended up in that position?
Well, I don't know if hand is the right word.
It was your doing that Ginny ended up in that position.
I mean, is it my doing if Ginny happens to be at the top of a flight of stairs and I accidentally happen to nudge them in the direction of going down the stairs, causing them to lose their balance and then falling on every single step as they're making their way downtown, falling slow? Would that be my fault?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay. And you are unable to elaborate how because it is quote unquote black magic?
Ugh. I mean, explaining how black magic works to you is like I have a better chance of explaining how a TV works to an ant.
Okay. Try me. Try me, Ben.
Okay, fine. I grabbed him and held them firmly in my hands while telling them, because they were just like, you know, I ran into him to talk to him about something, and then by the time I run up there and talk to him, they can barely talk because they're stuttering and they're not being like confident, and then they start crying after I slapped them in the face hella hard, telling them that they gotta be, they're a League of Evil member. We operate in confidence, not whatever that was. And then I told them those better be evil tears. And then they just crumbled. And then they were trying to make it sound like they still had what it took to be evil. And as they're saying this, I summoned in a mountain lion using my freaking telepathic abilities and tune in with the nature. So preventing her from running away, and then I firmly grab her in my hands and I tell her, "This is how you kill someone with confidence." And then she thought I was just gonna feed her to the lion, but that was subvert expectations, because in reality, what I truly did is I teleported quickly in and out of existence somehow miraculously. Honestly, I don't even know how I pulled it off. Next thing I know, I'm a few feet away from their body that is now limp on the back of their vehicle. Yeah, my magic actually bends through time and space itself, actually, to the point where I can't even truly explain. But you should have been there. It was so cool. I was like floating in the air for a quick second, and then not, and then like reappeared 10 feet away from the car. It was sick.
Okay. Did you
My favorite part was when the mountain lion almost got.
Okay. Did you physically harm Ginny before the mountain lion?
Well, I mean, I slapped him in the face. Yeah.
Okay. Did you break any of her bones?
I mean, baby, I slapped real hard, like real. I'm actually super strong.
Okay, so the only contact you made with her, aside from you say you held her, correct?
Yeah, I grabbed her like fireman carried her, took her to
Right.
the edge of the car by the side where the mountain lion was, and they thought I was gonna drop him in there, but instead of doing that, I opened the gates of hell somehow. And next thing I know, I'm like 10 feet away from the car, but their body's on the car.
Okay.
That's how cool I am. Chris
So
Angel would eat your
you,
heart out.
for all intensive purposes, fed Ginny to a mountain lion.
Well, no, because I mean, I didn't actually like. I had them with the fear of them thinking that that's what was gonna happen, but in reality, I, black magic their ass. So it's like a double dosage of fear, really, which is even more evil, because acting leader of the League of Evil. I don't know if I
Right.
mentioned that part.
You
Did I mention
did.
that part?
You did mention that, yes.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm starting to feel like you guys don't believe me on the whole magic thing. You guys want to see it?
I actually, funnily enough, do somewhat believe you on this whole magic thing. I've seen weirder, especially during these hours.
Well, I do still have my wizard cane on me, so I could show you something real quick.
That's not at the moment.
That's okay, thank you. What were her
Uh,
injuries?
What were her injuries? Well, I mean, I would say if I had to, if I had to take a guess, I mean, did you guys not see the bot? I mean, it was pretty bloody. It was pretty, it was pretty bloody, guys. Honestly, with the flickering of in and out of existence and the gates of hell happening, I feel like I've almost like Freddy Kruegered them.
Okay.
I bet like time and space and then just like chopped them up and simultaneously all at once.
Did you do anything to her after she was hurt by the mountain lion?
Yeah, she kept trying to breathe, And I was like, "Hey, I'm on the phone with Nathan. Can you keep it down?" So I started kicking them in the ribs. Because, it's really rude to just like be gasping for air constantly, and making a mess with blood everywhere when it's like I'm on the phone. Hello.
Right. Did she stop when you kicked her?
It took a while, but eventually, honestly, my foot kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know if you guys are willing to get a doctor to like check it out or something, but
Okay. What was your initial intention with meeting Ginny on that hill or mountaintop?
I'm so glad you asked. So you see, I had to leave a while ago. Part of a band. Don't know if you guys know that. Gosh, those Relentless G. And our fans demanded that we show up and play some gigs in Africa. So me and my bandmate, we had to get on the quickest flight and go there. We ended up doing a whole tour there. It was really great. And we were there for, I'd say, about close to a month. And then, we made our way back to the city. And upon arriving in the city, one of the first few things that I was alerted on was that there was something going on with Ginny within the League of Evil. And then I ended up finding out that it had something to do with our current, like, actual leader. Like, technically, he's the leader, and I'm the leader. But yeah, so technically, they went after the leader, who's Yuri Popov. And after I heard about that, I mean, League of Evil members, we live by a code, a creed, if you will. And we can't just have any person just threaten the leader, or the leader, who's me. So obviously, when I caught wind that they were around, I went to go take care of a few things. Made sure I had to set the air straight because I don't know if you guys know this, but the way it's been described to me is Ginny is also not Ginny, but also Ginny, but it's also not. I don't really know. There's a lot of information I'm missing, but what I do know is it was who whoever's operating Ginny's body is who went after Yuri, and I couldn't have that. It's
Okay.
business, nothing personal. Well, it kind of was personal, but it's also business.
Okay. Ben, was your intention with meeting Ginny to kill her?
Well, I mean, when you say it like that, I prefer to think of it as uh strategically having a conversation with them that potentially leads to the outcome of them no longer being with us.
What do you mean by
Hello?
with us?
Like
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 alive or like with the League of Evil anymore?
yes.
That's not an answer to my question. I need you to specify, Ben.
But it is an answer.
It is an answer, but not the one not to the question I've asked. I need you to specify. I'm asking you to specify.
Okay, but uh maybe.
When you said with us, did you mean alive? Like no longer with us, did you mean alive?
Um well, you know, what I really mean is like, you know, not dead.
Not dead. So, would not dead be dead?
Whoa! I didn't say that. I said not dead. Okay, don't put words in my mouth.
I'm asking you. I'm not putting any words in your
Yeah,
mouth.
I
I'm
gave you
asking.
my answer. I told you I didn't want them not dead. Come on, man.
Is the only way to be out of the League of Evil through death?
I'm sure there's other ways. I'm very creative.
Okay.
But if you don't mind, just out of curiosity, if your leader of your gang, which is the strongest gang in the city, if your leader, you know, was potentially threatened by another member of your gang, what would you do about that?
Likely try and figure out why they've threatened them, but I wouldn't escalate to potentially killing them.
No, I mean in the moment. I'm saying you're there and you happen to see them pull out a gun and point it straight at your leader's head and say the words, "I'm about to pull this trigger." What are you doing? What are you gonna do?
Well, it's a tough question, but with the position I hold as a member of the LSPD and a police officer, I would have to pull my gun and point it at that person and tell them to put it down or they would be shot.
Okay, and and in which case, if that were to take place, just so that everybody's safe, you would want to make sure that they're not dead, right?
I would not want to kill them, no. That would not be my intention.
Yeah, but I'm saying for the ultimate safety of everyone involved in the round, if they didn't put their gun down, right? You would have to make sure that they're not dead, right?
No, that is not right. For the overall safety of everyone involved, I would want to make sure that they remain alive. They are one of the
Yeah, I
people
understand,
involved.
but I'm saying they're doubling. You did your thing. You pulled your gun out. You said your thing, and they said that's not enough to stop me. And then they start squeezing the trigger.
I would shoot them and then provide medical for them and do everything I could to prevent them from dying.
Even if they pulled out like one of them tiny little stripper guns by the ankle.
Why does the type of gun matter?
Because maybe they're down on the ground and you think, oh, I totally defused the situation, but then they pulled out another gun that you didn't know about.
I mean, at that point, I've already shot them, and I probably already have a handle on the situation. If they pull out a tiny stripper gun after I've already shot them, I could probably easily prevent them from doing any more damage with that if they're on the ground.
Okay, let's say it's a nuke. Let's say it's a nuke.
Okay, now we're getting into unnecessary hypotheticals, Ben.
Yeah, but I mean, what would you do though?
At that point, I think we're all fucked.
They have a
anyway.
nuke. They have a nuke. They have a hammer with next to them. They're about to. What are you?
This hypothetical doesn't matter, Ben. This is an unreasonable hypothetical.
Yeah, but I mean, like, for the safety of everyone else, you're gonna make sure they're not dead, right?
If I had to shoot them, I would shoot them and try and take them away from that weapon of mass destruction and try and keep them alive. I would not, in any way, shape, or form,
Then
try
what
and
if
make
you
sure that
found
they were
out,
dead.
just like me, they're a master of the black art?
Then I guess I would be fucked, Ben.
Okay, so you wouldn't make sure that they're not dead.
I would make sure that they are alive to the best of my ability.
But that doesn't rule out the possibility of them not dying, right?
If I am unable to keep them alive, the subsequent result of that would be them dying. Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened with Ginny, right there. What you just said, that's what. Darn, I really wish I didn't have to hurt them in that way, but like, they had a nuke. You know how it goes. Like, honestly, guys, I don't really like to brag or anything, but I kind of saved everybody.
Mhm.
You're
You
welcome.
didn't say anything about a nuke before, Billy. Ben, sorry.
I was about to say, who's been?
Sorry. You didn't say anything
That's
about
on
a
the
nuke.
recording.
Yes, it is on the recording.
Yep, it is. You're not answering my question.
What? What was the question?
You didn't say anything about a nuke before, Ben.
Yeah, well, I didn't, sometimes when you're doing heroic acts, the real heroes don't have to, they don't brag about it, right? But like, you guys are kind of twisting my arm here, I was hoping we could live in a world where you guys didn't even have to stress over the fact that a civilian somehow got their hands on a nuke. I'm trying to save you guys anguish, but now here we are. You put me into this corner. Now I had to tell you that. Are you happy? Are you happy to know that someone just found a nuke somehow?
I do think that would be important information for us as a police department to be aware of, yes.
Okay, well, there you go. There you go. They had a nuke.
Ben, if you attempted to make sure she didn't die, why did you continuously kick her in the ribs, as you said yourself, until she stopped making sounds and your foot hurt?
Because I was on the phone. Did you not? Are you guys not even listening?
Would that not contradict you trying to keep her alive?
I mean, this is already after they threatened the whole place with a nuke. I mean, come on, man. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I thought with all those pat downs, we had something real special going.
As I said during the pat downs, Ben, that was just me doing my job.
Yeah. But, I thought you were just saying that so, your wife wouldn't get jealous.
No. I'm saying that because I have a job to do, and that was all that was. So, all in all,
Sure.
you used your black arts to kill Ginny, and that was your intention from the beginning. Do I have that understood correctly?
I didn't say anything about killing her. I said I just had to make sure that she was not dead.
Do you understand the concept of a double negative?
What do I look like? A mathematician?
I don't know how to answer that question, Ben.
Well, I mean, I prefer you answer it truthfully.
I think you could be a mathematician, yeah.
Really? You mean it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're pretty smart.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty smart. I mean, did manage to get that nuke from the military.
You saying you have the nuke?
Huh?
You said you managed to get that nuke from the military. You got the nuke.
Maybe. But
So
you know,
Ginny
I was
never
just like
had.
showing it to like
So-
Ginny, and then Ginny grabbed it. You know, that's when it wasn't cool.
So something happened while you were there with Ginny, which caused you to decide you were going to harm her. Is that accurate?
Um, no, something happened, and it made me feel like I needed to embrace her with a super constrictive and tightening hug. You know, the kind that says, "I'm never gonna let you go until you stop breathing."
But that was not your intention when you initially orchestrated the meeting.
Can you repeat that?
That was not your intention when you initially orchestrated the meeting.
Um, what are the choices on that one?
Yes.
Can I phone a friend?
Yes or no are the choices. If you would like a lawyer, I can call you a lawyer.
I don't know. Somebody did try calling me earlier. Can I just like call them real quick? Maybe they can help me on that one.
No, you cannot.
Uh. Okay. Well. All right. I guess you could say my intention to hang out with Ginny was definitely to make sure that by the time that I left, that they, that they were comfortably not dead. Does that does that help?
I think it does help. Yes, I think it does, Ben.
All right, cool. So are we done here?
Potentially. Alice, do you have more questions for Ben?
And I know you guys might think I'm a mathematician, but please don't ask me any math questions. Dang, I think I left him speechless.
Noticed. No, I noticed that Ginny's ankle was badly broken. Do you know how that happened?
Oh, well, when I was on the phone with Nathan, I happened to see that something looked a little weird. So, I poked at it and I heard this really crunchy sound. So that might have something to do with that. I don't know.
What looked weird?
Well, it looked kind of like So you ever looked at the ankle and there's like that little side like bulge on the ankle? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it's called.
The ankle bone?
Sure, we could call it that. Well, anyways,
Sure.
it kind of like, it mostly like pokes out on like, uh, on like the left or right side of your foot.
Yes. The ball of your ankle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one, it looked weird because the bulge parts were poking out at different spots than what I'm normally used to seeing. So I poked at.
How hard did you poke at it?
I mean, I told you earlier, I'm a pretty strong guy. You guys want to?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
When you went to poke at it, what did you do with your hands?
I held on to my wizard cane and just kind of like poked at it.
How did you use your hands and fingers when you poked at it? Did you articulate them in a particular way?
So I went ahead and vigorously grabbed my wizard cane with two hands. and I found myself adjusting my hands at the tip of the cane. Then, as I'm holding the cane with my two hands tightly on the tip, I lift said cane up vigorously in the air, almost in the same fashion as like He-Man proclaiming that he's He-Man with the sword. And then I jackhammered it down onto the ankle and just kind of had like that, up and down motion a little bit, just like up and down, up, then down, and then up again, but then down again, while firmly grasping the tip of this cane. Do you know what I mean?
I think
I
I
do hear
understand.
you.
So, if I'm understanding this all correctly, then you met with Ginny, with, as you said yourself, the intention to make sure by the end of the conversation she was not dead. With that in mind, you grabbed her in a manner that you wanted her to not be breathing, proceeded to throw her over your shoulder. You fed her to a mountain lion after with through some form of black magic and the black arts. You proceeded to then call Lieutenant Nathan Warren of EMS and tell him what you have done. While you were doing that, you repeatedly kicked Ginny in the ribs because she kept making sounds that were frustrating to you, and she wouldn't stop. As well as at some point during this whole mess, you took your cane and shattered her ankle with it repeatedly. Is that correct?
Yeah, that says that's pretty good. Yeah. Make it sound way cooler, but yeah.
Okay,
But did you add the part about the nuke and me saving everybody?
it's part of the record. It's part of the recording.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right, Alice. Do you have any other questions you want to ask him?
You said your reason for having this meeting and ensuring that she was not dead, or as you said earlier, no longer with us. By the end of the meeting, was because she was possessed. I'm sorry, I didn't follow that.
Yeah, that's the part that's still a little weird to me. Because I've been told it was Ginny, but it also wasn't Ginny, but like it was Ginny's body.
And so you didn't understand this fully, but um, why did you decide to go ahead and have this meeting anyway?
Well, I mean, we have a pretty easy rules when it comes to the League of Evil. I mean, it's not like we just have people join and don't go over some sort of sentiment of rule.
What was the rule?
Well, I mean, one of the first rules is if you go after the leader, expect for everyone to go after you. And as far as I'm concerned, honestly, possession, non-possession, alternate personality, you could list any of those reasons as to what might be taking place. Does it change the situation? I mean, if you guys come across somebody who's robbing a bank but they claim that they were possessed while doing it. Does that change the fact that you're gonna go after that person?
No, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Did Jenny seem like a threat to you when you prepared for this meeting?
I don't know because I was being told that they're unstable, whatever that means. And when I went to go meet with them, uh, they definitely were not doing well because, like I said, I had to slap them just to get them to stop stuttering.
At any point during the meeting, did Ginny threaten you, either verbally or with a weapon?
No, that I'm aware of, except for the nuke, obviously, because that happened.
The nuke that originated in a hypothetical discussion we had about Maple's response to a threat.
What? No, no, no. The actual nuke that Ginny had that I brought.
Sorry, she had it or you had it?
Well, she had it when, you know, she had it last.
But you gave it to her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, I'd say more like, I presented it.
So
She
you had it.
snatched it.
So you had it in your possession, and she took it.
Yeah. Can you believe that? It's like I did all the work to get that thing, and then they're just gonna go ahead and snatch it like that in front of me?
But when you were, driving up to meet her, you perceived her as a threat then.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, yes and no, because again, when I was talking to him, it seemed like I was speaking to Jenny. But a few days ago, when I tried speaking to him, it seemed like it was somebody else who was like controlling Jenny. But this time, it felt like I was talking to actual Jenny.
What about Jenny's behavior? What did you say 2 days ago? Um, made you believe that
Made me believe what? That
like
there's
someone
somebody
was
else controlling
controlling
them?
her?
Uh, well, I called their number and they replied, they told me it was a different name and they said, uh, yeah, this is Jenny's phone and I'm something to the effect of, and I've got Jenny's body. Something to the effect of that. But they definitely made it very well known that they were not Jenny.
This happened over the phone. You didn't see her say things and sound like someone else.
They definitely sounded a little different. It was like the same voice, but like a different cadence, you know? I'm not really that good when it comes to names, so I couldn't tell you the name that they told me even if I wanted to. But I'm really good with voices and faces, and their voice cadence was definitely off.
And how did she sound today when you arranged this meeting?
Oh, it was definitely Ginny. I mean, they even announced themselves as Ginny. And when I first was talking to him, I was even going to get to the point where I was going to ask him about what the heck all that stuff was. But then they started crying and shit. And it's like, we can't have that.
Okay, so a couple days ago when not Ginny answered the phone, what made you feel like this version of her was a threat?
because she definitely made it known that she wanted to injure Yuri. Like she made that specifically known.
In what way?
Like in the way of I already terrified him, but next time I'll bleed him, like that type of way. And then they did like a pretty evil laugh, which was honestly pretty cool. Like I respected the laugh. As a League of Evil member, we're all about the laughs.
When you spoke on the phone today, did Ginny make any similar threats?
No, Ginny didn't seem to know anything about that stuff. But again, I didn't really get to even go that far because by the time I got there, they started stuttering. I slapped them, told them they had to be more confident. They didn't know how to be confident. Then they started crying. I said, "Those better be League of Evil tears." And then they were like, "Well, what if they're not League of Evil tears? And what do League of Evil tears even look like?" And then I had to explain that to him, which upset me even more because it's like, you're in the League of Evil. How do I gotta explain evil to you right now? And then it led to the mountain lion that came up, and I was like, you know what? I had enough of this. And then, things happened, and now bingo bango, Bob's your uncle.
So the way you spoke to her, asking her, telling her to be more confident, why did you care about that if you thought she was a threat to is it your boss, Yuri?
Well, that's easy. Because they were stuttering, so they couldn't actually, like, get a thought out. How am I supposed to have a conversation with someone who can't even speak?
Okay.
Plus, in League of Evil, we're really about the evil laughs, and on top of that, the monologues. So, I mean, the stuttering thing, we can't have that.
So the Ginny you heard the other day, that sounds more like, up your alley. You liked the evil laugh.
I mean, the evil laugh was super cool. I'm not gonna lie. That was super admirable. I even mentioned to them that everything that they're saying is the same because they sound pretty evil. But, like, you can't just go threaten the leader of the or sorry, the leader of the League of Evil. It's not gonna fly. Doesn't matter how evil it comes across. We can still respect something and still go after it.
I see.
You guys sure you don't want to see how hard I can hit? Because I can hit this bag right now.
I'm sure we don't need to see how hard you can hit, Ben.
All right.
But thank you for offering.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Anything else you'd like to touch on, Alice?
Wait, they're frisking me too?
No, she's not touching you. Just a common expression used for conversation.
Okay.
I don't have any more questions.
Okay.
Do I get all my bulges back?
You will when we are done overall, but for the moment, just hang tight here. I'm going to end the recording. It is 7:34 a.m. Eastern, January 24th, 2026. The recording is ending now.
You ever thought about doing a podcast? We should do a podcast.
Ben, just hang tight here for a second. We'll be back in a moment to talk with you a bit more potentially, okay? And we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah.
All right. Want to ask real quick? Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
They don't usually admit to
No,
all that in
no, they don't.
interrogation, do they?
No, they don't.
No.
They do not typically admit to attempted first-degree murder and interrogation.
No.
Now, here's the good news. Ginny's not dead
Mhm.
yet,
Yep.
which means it is attempted first, it's not first.
Are the V12s good in VSC
So,
Davenport?
with his essential confession under Miranda and recording here, I think that we could probably try and get him on attempted first-degree murder.
Mhm.
We could probably get him on acts of torture.
Yep. Yeah. No, I agree.
And
To do us say something against their own free will, like breathing.
yeah. Or breaking their ankle severely.
Yeah. Yeah. For no
um,
reason apart
no-
from, well,
apart
it
from
looked
it looking weird.
lumpy.
FTO Plus can have them.
Yeah.
FTO is the only ones who can drive the V-Stars or command.
Let me see. Radio check.
I think Doc is around.
Sensor.
Hey Nathan.
Hello.
Ginny's like unconscious, right? She's completely out of it and not able for a statement or anything like that, right?
Let me just double check real quick.
She's still there with you too? Should have called Darkin. He would have loved this.
She's still unconscious, yeah. She has just a couple of her friends here with her, Raina included. You're welcome to come along if you need, though, for anything.
Doing pretty good recently. We chased cash exchange earlier that went chased me.
I may need to. I probably won't. Have you spoken to any officers about giving a statement to anybody yet, or no?
I have none, no. No, I'm still just getting all this paperwork done. If
How
you
did
guys
interrogation
still
go,
are
guys?
free, I'm more than welcome to happy to give it to you. If
He's
not,
still in
you
there,
guys
but
can
it's
just give it to someone after the
this
fact.
is something.
Okay. Yeah, you've been in there for a while, so.
He essentially
a
confessed
psycho.
to everything. He is, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure all our I's are dotted, T's are crossed before we do anything here.
Hmm. Can I just
Okay.
steal you for a quick moment?
Oh my god.
Maple?
I'll be in the ICU ward. Feel free to let me know when you guys are here if you wish to come down.
Hey, firm, we might just need to get your statement afterwards. I'm not sure. He might plead guilty to everything that we're probably about to charge him with, so.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, no, all
What
good.
do you need, Hawkins?
Yeah, just
no,
quick-
that's alright.
quick thing.
If not, like I said, I can always just
Alice,
give
you
it
wanna
to
call
another officer
Dark
if you
down
guys
here?
are doing your thing. Otherwise,
So
you
I
can do
was
it next time
wondering,
at the most.
Can I buy the V-Star?
Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Talk to Crystal. Oh, she went 42, didn't she?
She did. So my thing is, it was I know that's like a FTO plus, but the reason why I'm asking is, well, I'm a PFTO obviously, as you know, and I have I'm buying a V12 engine, so I was thinking if I can buy a V-Star, just put it into that. But it's up to you really. I don't mind either way.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't use the V-Star until you're full FTO. It's kind of like the same case of like people wearing like the FTO vest before they're an FTO, right? We wouldn't want somebody wearing the TRT vest before they're TRT.
Fair enough. All right, I'll just drop into a Premier. No problem.
Yeah. So
Alright.
for the time being, keep it in there, and then
All good, all good.
when the time comes, then yeah, he'll be fine too.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Is Dark coming?
Yeah, he's coming down.
We can go in here and wait for him in here. I got a text who I believe to probably be Randall Dalton, by the way, just so you're aware.
Oh.
And he said, "You didn't change my MDT pick back, angry face."
Yep. Still
Hello,
on
Rainer.
us?
Hey, Maple. Just so you know, Ben Silisai just called me and admitted to attacking Ginny. If he hadn't already admitted that.
He's in an interrogation room in front of me right now.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. He just literally just said that he did it and why he did it. So I'm just, you know.
Yeah. he
So if you
shouldn't
don't
his
have that
phone
yet,
on him, but
so if you
no,
don't-
I know. Wait, it's all on recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you know, if he tries to argue it, then maybe I'll need your witness statement or testimony or anything like that.
Perfect.
I'm gonna take his phone now.
Okay.
Hey, take your phone. Take your phone. You can get it back when
What
you're
the
out.
heck?
Take your phone.
I was looking. I was scrolling through. I was scrolling for twat.
You can have it back when we're done. Where's Dark at?
Dark's like it. Is it Tequila La or I can't remember which one. Hang on.
Is he not coming?
I don't know. I asked him. Yeah, he's near Tequila La. He might have been spying on the 37s. He's moving now.
Hello?
Hey, Dark, you coming to MRPD?
Yeah, I'm on the way, yeah.
Okay, alright. We just had a bit of a peculiar investigation fall in our laps, and I just want your sort of second-hand opinion, or third-party opinion, I guess, would be a better...
Okay, alright, I'll be down there in a sec.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Isn't someone else investigating these guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
If you would
Swear I
like...
saw it somewhere and
Alice.
now I can't find it.
I mean, I left
Sorry,
the picture,
what was
but if we want to stick to our guns about the profile picture, I could just text him back and like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought I changed it back. Just change it. Or we leave it.
No, leave it.
Okay. I want you to be on board with this decision as well.
I told you it's fine. Yeah. Like I said, I don't trust him to not just find another reason to be a menace anyway.
I could piss him off even more and just hit him with a "Who is this?" Who is this?
Oh, they have a tag and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like Oxby did a bunch of search warrants and stuff.
Professional Rinza.
Yeah, it's the same when I buy red bins off, but they wanted like 200 or 175 for their red bins, and I said no. They rang me back like 30 minutes later and said, hey, well, I'll take that.
No.
He said we had a deal, sad face.
Security 323.
Did not.
Ah, I don't think they are.
I'm on
What's your state ID,
2-1
Hawkins?
now, but hang on, let me
I,
switch.
4031.
I'm as well. I'm gonna keep an eye on him over here.
If we're gonna be doing the CVPI thing, I'm gonna buy one. Stand by.
Hey Ben, we're just waiting for somebody real quick. We'll be back
Like
with you in a
48K
moment,
or
alright, man?
something.
Just hang tight.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Just pull one at 50K. It's pretty cheap.
Michael Duck's here.
Yeah, perfect.
Who the
It are-
fuck is that?
Good thing you
That's
don't
Ben
need damage boots on 'em
Sillisai.
and
He's a
people
member
pretty
of the
much keep
League
them
of
away.
Evil.
Right? Why is he in
Um,
custody?
Well, he came down here voluntarily for an interrogation. I asked him down here, and he was willing to come in and speak with us.
Right.
Mirandized and everything. He's essentially confessed under Miranda, first-degree murder and act of torture. Now, I'm not too familiar with a lot of these investigation stuff. I don't want to make a move or something that might fuck up other investigations and whatnot, so I wanted to make sure that you were in the loop about this, because I know there's other people investigating this League of Evil stuff.
Seek fluid intake.
TLDR, Ginny might have multiple personality disorder, threatened the leader of the League of Evil, Yuri Popov. Ben took it into his own hands, attempted to kill Ginny, confessed to it under Miranda, alongside kicking her in the ribs until she stopped making sounds and breaking her ankle for no reason, other than it looked weird.
To be clear, he grabbed her so hard to try and stop her breathing, then put her over his shoulder and held her over a murder kitty, and then did black magic. And once he finished the black magic, she was lying down, bleeding heavily, and he then called Nathan, the EMS, and while on the phone, she was breathing too loudly, so he kicked her multiple times until his foot hurt, and also at some point grabbed his cane with both hands and jackhammered it repeatedly onto her ankle because it looked unusually lumpy.
Okay. Let's. Is she dead?
She is not dead, but she is in ICU. We can't get a statement from her yet. We haven't yet gotten a statement from Nathan just because he's been dealing with the ICU. So,
Right.
I'm
When
a
it
little
comes to
torn.
these kind of confessions, what we need really is because people can confess to anything. You know, let's say Anastasia Pierce, right? Let's say I came forward and was like, I killed Anastasia Pierce. I shot her and she's dead. I really shouldn't be charged with a crime like that unless I can provide some information that the public doesn't know, right? So if we look at like an EMS report from this woman, whatever you said her name was, Ginny, and we see her ribs were broken, you know, her ankle was broken or had damage. You know, she looked like she had issues of asphyxiation, that kind of thing, signs of strangulation, all that kind of stuff that wouldn't be public knowledge apart from to law enforcement, then you've got a case, you know?
We do. This all happened like 20 minutes ago. Or an hour ago.
I gave medical to her until Nathan arrived.
When was this happening?
It all.
Nathan was on radio. He was like, "Hey, I got a ping," and he said Ben called him, and told him and Ben even admitted to calling Nathan and telling him, like, it's a very clear cut and dry kind of confession to me, at least.
I noticed she had a broken ankle. Do you know how that happened? And then he went into detail.
Extreme detail as to how it happened.
Yeah.
Okay, the issue there is you gave him the information first, right? What information did he give that you didn't give in the first place?
The ribs.
And did Nathan confirm she had like broken ribs and shit?
I believe so. He mentioned on the phone that
I saw a lot of bruising,
yeah, while he was on the phone, Nathan told us while he was on the phone with Ben that he heard like cracking, and like what sounded like somebody groaning that was being told to be quiet, which is what was we didn't tell him that. We didn't tell Ben that. Ben also told us about this whole League of Evil thing, the Yuri Popov thing.
Okay. All right. Listen, this is my advice.
We didn't tell Ben about the mountain lion either. I don't think, did we, Alice? It's all on recording.
No.
Okay. My advice is get this guy on a 24-hour hold. Once you finish asking him all the questions, get him on a 24-hour hold. In the meantime, you can get a statement from Nathan. You can get an official EMS report. Try and get a doctor report. All that kind of stuff is going to have to be on a HIPAA release stuff that LSU probably have access to anyway, right?
Yeah.
Once you can kind of get all that together, because you all still like this is what the investigative hold is for, is to hold someone while you finish investigating the crime that you believe to have occurred. So I put him on the hold. Once you finish the interrogation, get Nathan's statement, get the EMS statement, stuff like that, enough that you could, prove that he was the one who was involved. Get the report up and all that kind of stuff. And then after that, God forbid, Ginny passes away. But even if you charge him, you've got delayed death, so you don't need to worry about that.
My question is, what if he pleads guilty? What if he's willing to plead guilty?
To the charges?
Yeah.
Well, what charges is he looking at?
Attempted first-degree murder and acts of torture.
I mean, yeah. Do we know his motivation? You said something to do with Yuri?
Yeah.
And
I
Ginny,
went into
who is
detail about
Ginny?
his motivation. Yuri Popov.
Sorry, Ginny. You said the victim.
Ginny Griffin.
Is she anybody of
Apparently, she's a
importance?
member of the League of Evil, according to Ben here.
Oh. Okay. When it comes to charges, you've got to make sure you got everything, right? Because did he kidnap her?
No, that's the thing with the interrogation. He admitted that the intention of their meeting was for her to, at the end of the meeting for her to not die, so die. He was very avoidant.
Not be with us. And
yeah, he said no longer be with us as well.
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
We delved into that a good bit to try and kind of get it out of him clearly, but he wasn't budging on that one.
The thing is, there may be more to this because you haven't spoken to Ginny yet, or you can't speak to Ginny.
And
there could be more to it.
The thing
there could be kidnapping, unlawful imprisonment, stuff like this that she might bring up that you won't have, and then if you try to charge him again, it'd be double jeopardy.
The problem we have is that even a 24-hour hold might not be enough for that. We might need to just release him and wait for Ginny to come to, and then go from there.
I don't think you'd be doing it in bad faith if you put him on a hold to continue the investigation for now. I don't think that'd be bad faith, thinking, Ginny might come out of the ICU and we can get a statement.
I don't think it's a bad faith hold. I just don't think it'll be long enough, because she might be in ICU a lot longer than just 24 hours.
That's true. And if it gets to it, then you can always release him and, go from there.
He did come here voluntarily.
Yeah.
Maybe he will again.
He might just willingly come back.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. As long as you've got him all ID'd and all that kind of stuff. What about the physical evidence? What about the cane that he mentioned?
Yeah, he has that on him.
I'd get any physical evidence off him at this point. So yeah. But
he also had a shit ton of melee weapons on him that I had to frisk him and disarm him of before I brought him inside.
Any blood on any of those?
I didn't check any of them.
Might be a share. But yeah,
there
I think
is 5 knives, 3 wrenches, and a crowbar.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, listen. It sounds like you got a bit of a bit of a scoop, a bit of a a good one here. So
well, fell into our lap. There's a
What's
part
this
of me
guy's
that is
name?
thinking that, like, Ben Silly Sai.
What did you say, Maple?
There's a part of me that's thinking that, you know, maybe we just do let him walk, and don't kind of hint to him that we put him on a hold or anything like that, that he's going to be charged, and maybe he's more likely to cooperate with us in the future.
Sure, yeah.
We got 30 days, right?
Yep, we got
It
30
does,
days, yeah.
It does mean that, I mean, probably regardless, we'll just need to catch him again. But, I mean, even if we just put him on a hold, if we don't get it in that 24 hours anyway, then it's not going to matter. He'll be out anyway. Will it make that much of a difference?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I'll see about getting this cane for investigative purposes. And I'll have to return to him all of his melee weapons after I check them for blood.
My only argument against that could be Ginny could recover sooner while we're not around, and he could be, and something else could happen.
Yeah, it's kind of a catch-22.
Whereas, like, 24 hours from now, we'll have a better grasp of this situation.
But we might. It's usually my day off, and now I have to fucking wake up.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it. That's why I don't do investigations. It makes me come to work on my days off. God damn it. I was looking forward to this weekend.
Okay, is there anything else you need from me? Yeah.
I don't think so. I guess we'll discuss
that was
amongst
super
each
helpful,
other
thank
about
you.
whether or not we put him up on a 24 or not, and we'll decide from there.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for
That-
the advice, Dark.
No problem. Don't forget, investigative holds can be extended with judicial approval. Now, you can always do that as well.
Okay. Okay. I don't think kidnapping or unlawful imprisonment is involved because her cart was there.
The only kind of unlawful imprisonment was him holding her so tightly that
But at
she
that point, I
couldn't
mean,
breathe,
at that point,
and,
that's going
and that's
into
part of the
murder,
yeah,
right? Attempted.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we can extend the hold if we need to, if we don't get anything from Ginny or like. I mean, we'll have Nathan's statement.
We'll have a little bit more.
We'll have a little bit more, but Nathan wasn't there. Nathan's statement's only so much more, right? That's relatively circumstantial at best. We have his full fucking confession on recording. God, fuck, this is why I hate this sort of shit, Alice.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. What do you think? We send him up on a hold? Because we can do that easily.
I guess he might not want to come back involuntarily next time because
Seek fluid intake.
That's my concern, is that we might be able to just lure him back just by asking in the future if we don't put him up on a hold. But you bring up a valid point.
We could
if
say
Ginny
we
recovers,
should start a podcast.
Yeah. Exactly.
Never mind, that's lie.
We can lie. We're allowed to lie.
Oh, okay.
We will have to take his cane.
Hmm.
I have to check all of his weapons for blood.
Let's. I want to ask Nathan how long the doctor thinks she'll need an ICU, because sometimes that
Great
does
idea.
get
Radio check?
yeah.
10-2.
Do you have a ballpark on how long that Ginny's probably going to be in ICU for? Does the doctor have any idea?
Let me double check for you.
Don't worry, Ben. We're still here. We didn't forget about you. We're just sorting out a few more things. All right, man?
No ETA at the moment. unfortunately. I have notified Dr. Snow to let her know that when she does wake up to reach out to PD just to give a statement. I've also noted it down in my report as well, so if any doctor comes around and sees her, they can also let her know as well.
By no ETA, is there like at least a minimum that you might be able to tell? You know, like a minimum of like 3 days or something like that would be very beneficial to our decision making currently.
Okay, I can double check.
Like, is she gonna wake up in the middle of shift 2 when we're not around tomorrow, kind of thing?
So minimum will be tomorrow, max possibly a week. It could lift up to a week, depending on her, on how long, on how much she fights and whatnot.
Okay, so we'll put him up on the 24-hour and see if we can get to Ginny tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
And if not, then we'll
Yeah.
just let him
All
walk on the
good.
24
Aside from
hour.
that, I've done everything from my side. I'm gonna go 42, unless you guys are free now. I'm happy to give a statement. If not, I'm
Can
gonna
you
wrap
give
it
us
up.
like 20 minutes max?
Yeah, sure. I can wait another 20. That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Nathan. If you need to, you can get in contact with another officer and just give their statement to them. That's fine. While we deal with this, you can do that if you want to go to bed.
I recommend dark if you do want to do that.
Okay, Ben. I'm sorry for us taking so long. There's a lot of stuff that we were trying to sort out and figure out. Okay.
Okay.
So here's what's gonna happen. Due to the nature of the situation and the fact that we have to wait a little bit for some evidence and for some conversations, we are gonna be putting you up on a 24-hour hold. Okay. That means that you're gonna be sent up to Bolingbroke for 24 hours. If that hold expires, then you'll just be free to go. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to be charged or anything like that in the future. Okay.
Okay, but what are you saying? Like, does this mean we're not gonna do the podcasts anymore?
We might still do the podcast. Who knows? We don't know what the future might hold for us, Ben.
Yeah, we had fun.
Okay, good.
I'm sure
was a
we'll
little
be in
worried there
contact with
first.
you if we have an opportunity to do the podcast again. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Now that does mean I'm gonna have to place you in cuffs. I need to kind of search your document, all your stuff and whatnot. Okay.
Fine.
All right. I'm placing you in cuffs at this time. Hands behind your back. Ben.
What the heck?
Man, you're a very slippery man.
Sorry, it's probably all that oil I accidentally dumped.
Okay. All right, Ben, put your hands behind your back, please.
Okay.
Right hand and left hand.
Ugh.
All right.
Gotta be so ca-
All right, I'm going to search you at this time. I'm also going to have to hold on a
All
second.
right, but at this point, you got, how you gonna explain this to your wife?
How am I going to what, that I'm sending you up on a 24-hour hold?
No, just how you're searching me after you frisked me like 19 times. At this point, man, if you're like,
This is
you could just
job.
ask me out. Like, it's okay.
I'm not asking you out, Ben.
Okay, fine.
Oh, my goodness. All right. I'm going to need to also fingerprint you and do all that fun stuff. So give me a second to document your positions. I'm also going to need to check all of these weapons for blood. Your cane is also going to be confiscated for investigation purposes.
Oh, that's my wizard king. How am I gonna break out a hold if you take?
You wouldn't have it on you anyway.
That's what you think.
I need to document each and every one of your weapons properly, and that's what's taking me so long.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Take your.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't include the ones that I threw into the prison.
Alright, all of these weapons are going to be taken for the time being for investigative purposes. If we deem that they are not needed for the investigation at hand, then they can be returned to you, okay?
Okay.
And this is including your crowbar. Not crowbar. Well, yes, crowbar, but also including your cane. Alright. I'm gonna fingerprint you. I'm just gonna check your profile as well.
Hey, how tall does it say?
Like
Does it say I'm like
5 foot.
between 6, 7? Can't do the hand motions. I'm in handcuffs.
Ben, is this face paint a part of your new look going forward, or?
It ain't face paint. It's a face tattoo.
Okay, so that's just how you will always look from now on, correct?
Well, unless I put makeup on it.
Okay, I'm gonna just have to take a new mugshot for you. I gotta take your glasses off real quick. Actually, I gotta take your hat off too. Perfect, thank you. Alright. Alright, Ben. Just search again, make sure I didn't miss anything. The remainder of the possessions you have on you at this time will be made available to you again upon your release from police custody, okay? At this time, I'm going to seize your possessions. And put you in a cell while I can get you processed on a hold, okay?
Okay.
Want to loosen up your ankles?
So, when can I expect my Nobel Peace Prize for saving the whole city from that nuclear explosion?
That's a good question. I'm not. If you want to spin around, I can get those cuffs off you. I'm not familiar with who orchestrates the Nobel Peace Prizes in the state, so you have to figure that one out on your own. All right.
All right, well, I heard one of the nominees was Trump, and I don't know about you, but between me and him, I think it's an obvious choice.
I'm inclined to agree with you. All right. So, Ben, I'm gonna be sending you up on this hold. It's going to be for 24 hours minimum. If we deem necessary, we will. We can extend
Reach
it.
out for another podcast.
We can extend it, but we also may reach out for another podcast. Yeah, that is a possibility as well. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right. Not entirely out of the question. So, I do need your lucky number for the day.
Well, you know, today I'm feeling like my lucky number could be 239.
All right, fantastic. All right, Ben, you're gonna be up on a 24-hour hold. If there's no contact made to you in any way, shape, or form, or anything like that, when this hold expires, you are free to go at that time. But that does not mean that you will not be facing any charges in the future. Okay? We do have 30 days
Okay.
from today to press these charges against you. Okay?
All right, and hey, if you want to do the podcast and it's kind of troublesome to get in touch with me, feel free to reach out to my agent. They'll definitely let me know, and we could work something out.
Sounds good. I'll be sure to
Hopefully
keep that in
next
mind,
time
Ben.
I'll even be getting paid for talk.
Hopefully next time you will. All right, Ben, DLC's
Alright,
gonna take you
sick.
away for the hold. Okay?
All right, yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. That is some employment history, I will say.
Unless stated here. Okay. Well, this has been fun, to say the least.
Should we run to the hospital and get Nathan's statement?
Yes, we absolutely should.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Nathan, you still on radio?
Yeah, I'm just in the emergency bay at CMC.
Me and Alice are on our way now. Thank you for waiting.
All good, no worries.
You can take a statement. Wait, where's your car? Is it up top?
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh yeah.
Good news.
You want to take
Oh,
his
wait.
statement? Nathan, are they still in there?
I think so, yeah. I was just letting Rain and Turner like to know to like call me, let me know when they're done.
Hey.
So I can send them out or what.
You want to talk with Alice about getting your statement and see if they're see if I'm talking to them. Wait, do you have them locked in there? Can I borrow your keys real quick?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open the door. Let's get you in.
Sorry, moving. Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Have you guys? one of the wilder shifts for sure. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. I can give you a statement down here if you like. On quick instructions and things. Yeah, let me know whenever you're ready.
All right. I should probably get going here.
Maple, Alice and myself are going to be in the operating ward. If whenever you need me to get you out, just let me know.
10-4.
Okay. Feel better, Jeannie. Oh wait, Genevieve. Hey, Mabel.
Hey guys. If you guys want out, I can let you out. I was coming over mainly to just let you guys know I can grab them. Mainly just let you guys know that I mean, Rainer, you would know obviously, but we have an inkling as to what happened, and it's being looked into thoroughly, and I'm just making sure all of the I's and are dotted and all the T's are crossed before anything is pushed preemptively. So if necessary, I'll probably be in touch with you about a statement or anything like that if I need it regarding the phone call that was made. But otherwise, I mean, I'll be in touch with what I can be when the time comes.
Okay, we appreciate that.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, myself and Alice are the ones leading the investigation. There's not very much I'm going to be able to tell you right now. But I'm sure, Rainer, you're already very familiar as to the situation at hand.
Yeah. It was not hard to shake out of him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was not at all. All right, I'll call Nathan over to let you guys out. No problem.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem. Nathan, the visitors are ready to be let out.
Copy that.
I'll probably also come out with them because I came in here to talk to them only. So.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Nathan.
Anytime.
You're the best. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'm just going to quickly confirm with Dr. Snow
Oops,
to
I
see
totally
if she's
had-
ready to go up, and we'll go. And
I do that shit all the time, Alice. I do it all the fucking time. It's okay, anything in the world.
Yeah. Oops.
All right, Dr. Snow is pretty much in the process of bringing her upstairs now.
Okay.
Okay. Did you want to go back into the operating ward?
Let's pop it. I don't want him to accidentally hear.
Nah, all good. Okay.
The walls might be better now, but I don't trust it.
It's always better to be safe than sorry, yeah. Okay. So yeah, through our conversation, he somehow found the inspiration to go and hunt for somebody or kill somebody. Hence the twat. Where shout out to the EMS worker, thanks for helping me know I should totally kill someone. Which once again wasn't even the scope of our conversation. Had nothing to do with that.
I'm going to wash them while they do
He
this.
somehow got that inspiration. So, and at first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was just mucking about because it just was just so random. I didn't think to even ask, and then I just kept protesting, saying, "No, don't, definitely don't do that. You just go out there and don't hurt yourself and be okay." So he left. Later, I get a phone call from him, number and all, telling me first he asked if I was the same person he spoke to. I just realized there's this other twat from him as well. Telling me about the fact that he's actively killing somebody as we speak, and he would gloat about what he was doing. At one point, he said the person was still speaking, so he told me, well, he pretty much verbalized his actions, saying he was kicking them. And I instantly said, "You realize I have to, pass this on to PD, right?" And then he pretty much just, he didn't protest that at all. He, if anything, he encouraged it. He encouraged me to let you guys know. I asked immediately at that point, "Can you please give me your location, give me your ping? I need to make sure that the person is okay." He then sent me a ping, and that's the location I gave to you guys. And then uh, I told him not to do anything else, to just stay there and whatnot. And then I heard uh, a, a crack, a break sound, and that sort of just sent shivers down my spine. So at that point, I hung up, started sending it towards that location, and then that's when I told you guys about the situation. If I went too fast, please do let me know. I'm more than happy to try to repeat it, but go a bit slower just to help.
That's okay. Sorry, just checking. All right.
Oh, you are perfectly fine. You're all good.
Oh man. Well, I did not expect that to be on the menu for tonight.
Okay. Do you mind if I just read your statement back to you?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Okay. So you said I was dropping off a patient at CMC. I was getting her admitted in when Ben came up to me and asked if there was a doctor around, to which I responded no. And then he said okay. And if I remember correctly, he said something about attacking someone. I don't know what the conversation was exactly. It was something along the lines of me apparently encouraging or inspiring him to kill somebody, even though the conversation didn't have anything to do with that. It was just a conversation about whether doctors were around. Through our conversation, he somehow found the inspiration to hunt for or kill somebody, hence the twat, which wasn't even in the scope of our conversation. At first, I thought he was just mucking around. I didn't even think to ask. I just protested and said, no, don't do that. Just get out of here and don't hurt yourself and be okay. Then I get a call. First, he asked if I was the person he spoke to. And he was in the... Hang on. I think I missed something there.
You're okay.
First, I get a call. First, he asked if I was the person he spoke to. He was in the act of killing someone as we speak. At one point, the person was still speaking and he verbalized his actions, saying he was kicking them. I said, you realize I have to pass this on to PD, right? And he didn't protest that at all. He encouraged it. He encouraged me to let you guys know. at that point, I asked him to give me your location, give me your ping to make sure that person is okay, and that's the location I gave to you guys. I told him not to do anything else, just stay there, and I heard a crack, break sound that sent shivers down my spine. I hung up
Yeah.
and started heading towards that location, and that's when I told you guys about the situation.
Yeah, that's pretty. That pretty much covers it. Um, I I should have reached out to you guys as soon as you left the hospital. It was just so. I get so many times
Yeah,
people just say
no,
random stuff
get
that
it.
I should have just let you guys at least be aware of the situation as soon as he said that and left the hospital. It just didn't cross my mind at the time. And now there's someone in the ICU that almost died.
Do you have a report, like a medical report for it?
Yeah,
Or not yet?
yeah. I did 2 reports. One for my initial response and one for the ICU. I put as much as I could in both. Crossed my T's, dotted my I's.
We will need those. I think, Alice, are you able
Yeah.
to submit the HIPAA request? Is that still like how that goes through?
Yes.
Is it Nathan? I assume so. Yes.
Yeah.
I've gotten
yeah.
one
So.
recently.
Yeah. If you guys want to, get Pippa stuff, more than welcome to. We can get that going. I've not done a Pippa request in
Don't we need
so long.
her permission?
Typically, for a PIPA request, as far as I'm aware, if it's an active investigation, we don't need permission. That's why we're putting in the request. If we could just ask her for permission, and then we don't need to do the request form. But the whole reason for the request form is that we don't need their permission for it. We're requesting it because of criminal charges and investigation and whatnot.
Okay.
Requesting I must submit just having a look at it because it's been a while since I've looked at this PIPA Act. Just for EMS release. They must submit a request form to LSMG. EMS may disclose limited necessary information to LEOs, exclusive for patients in custody. That's for patients in custody. Any sort of medical records in general, though, there has to be a request form from what I can see here. Yeah, everything else or any other thing we can give out is strictly to EMS on duty, doctors, ECs, relatives. But everything that will be included in the ICU and the EMS report will have sensitive information of the patient. So yeah.
So sorry, just to confirm, we don't need her consent because it's an investigation? Because this, Leilani's supposed to be getting one too, and her and Odette never mentioned that there wasn't a need for the consent.
From our side, at the very least, you will need to, if you want access to both reports, you will need to submit a medical report request form. And then and obviously if it's approved, then you guys will have access to both reports.
Okay.
Any of the patient's emergency contacts may sign for records to be released.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have that on our side here.
I'm just
Okay.
looking at the legislation for HIPAA. The release must be signed by both the patient or emergency contact and the requester in order to be considered valid. Any of patient's emergency contacts may sign for the records to be released. If neither patient or emergency contact can or will sign for this information, but the records are still required, they must be subpoenaed through the DOJ. Medical releases are not required for autopsies if the deceased do not have rights.
Okay. Is her was her primary emergency contact just visiting?
I believe that was probably Rainer.
That's Rainer, yeah.
Okay, and Rainer's her primary, not a secondary.
Nah, he's definitely the primary. He was the
I'll give him a call.
first one that was brought up when I asked for ECs.
Okay. Perfect.
Hey, Mabel.
Hey, Rainer.
Okay. What are the
We're looking to
report
get
numbers, please?
Ginny's medical reports in regards to the situation. Since she's in a state currently where she's not able to sign for it, it defaults to you.
Okay.
So we'll be submitting a medical release form, a PIPO release form, so that we can get the paperwork, so that we can have the additional evidence supporting the injuries sustained, to pin them as thoroughly as possible on Ben, who is the prime suspect.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know that you may be contacted in regards to signing that, and so that you're not confused. As per legislation, it falls to primary emergency contact, which in this case is you.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Appreciate that.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Bye.
Bye.
The exported reports will get taken.
Yeah, he was all on board for it and everything. So.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You did good. We don't... please, Nathan, you're right. We do. You EMS, and in my experience as EMS previously, get crazy stuff said to us all the time. He has a very strange demeanor. I don't think I would have taken him seriously. I would have thought he was mucking around too.
It was just so random. I just don't. I can't believe someone was just so out with all that information.
Yeah, it's not. It's not normal at all. You did
and
amazingly.
he was very confident, and he was gloating, saying he was part of the League of Evil or something. I don't know what the fuck that is, but if that's the
honestly,
taste of what
we're
this League of
probably
Evil
very
is.
lucky that he spoke to you and that you're a very open and easy to talk to person. We might not have heard about, all of this if it weren't for you.
I'm just glad we were able to get to her when she was still alive.
Yeah, we did. You did great.
Now I just hope she makes a miraculous recovery.
Alice, what's your state ID?
3225.
Right, I just sent you a document. 13699.
There's nothing else. I'm gonna go 42 now. I need to go sleep and rest up and clear my head. Today was
should be a
very
contract.
wild shift.
All right. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, yeah, yeah.
What's your state
Bust
ID
us
again?
out of
Sorry, I forgot.
here. 3225. I think.
There we go.
Yeah, 3225. I totally know my state ID.
You'll need this to be submitted alongside the PIPA the release form that you submit with the proof of Rainer being the emergency contact. Signing for it. You need a picture of the
So this-
document as well as a picture of the signatures.
Okay.
So I imagine this will be going to court for sure.
Not necessarily. Because
Okay.
no, attempted first degree is not a hag charge or anything like that. It's just a normal charge. So if he
Okay.
doesn't contest it when we have our evidence together, if he doesn't contest it, then we just process him and he does his time, serves his
normal.
fine, and is back
Okay.
out there. Obviously, if he contests it, is the whole reason why I want to make sure we have the best information we can get.
Of course.
Like, yeah, he essentially gave us a full confession. Or, like, he basically did. But anybody can really go sit down in a chair and give us a full confession. That doesn't necessarily
That
mean
is
it's,
true.
you know.
Yeah.
So we want to just
he
get
was very
whatever
open
information we
about it.
can to kind of validify his confession, and
Yeah.
I think the medical release forms will assist with that because he provided details that we were not initially privy to, such as the like.
Okay.
Do you know if her ribs were broken? Was that one of the things that?
Um. I unfortunately cannot describe the medical
Yeah, you're
details
asking
Oh, right.
of
Of
what.
course.
stuff right
Of
now.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm sorry. You're okay.
What makes me
It can-
curious is that, like, in a case where somebody gets shot, we ask you, did they get shot? Does that not also, like?
So
Well, we
I
could.
don't know. I'm genuinely asking.
We should be able to see that.
Right.
it'll
I guess
like
the
if you're
further
there.
the further details of the. I mean, we were there. We were on scene.
You were
Yeah,
so
like
yeah.
I saw that her like she was bruised all over, including the ribs, including her face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not the ribs. The torso, I guess.
Torso.
Yeah.
I will
Anything
just have to wait for
respond
the
in
release.
regards
It's
to.
fine. I'm not gonna push
Yeah.
you on that.
No, that's fair. Thank you. As well, there is
So like
the
I
very
already have some details, but yeah, Nathan's gonna be able to provide the full like doctor's assessment and his assessment.
the very little information we can disclose at all times is just the patient's name, crimes that occurred during a response, the destination as to where the patients are, and then report numbers for the request themselves. Everything else, specifically what happened. So, like obviously, if it was a matter of a crime being shot or whatnot, that's
Something we're
we
probably
can
already
sort
gonna
of
know.
yeah.
It's also when it's a verbal thing, like where they shot, communicating that it falls under SOPs rather than legislation.
That makes
unless
sense.
it's changed again.
That makes sense. Did you get the report
but
numbers, Alice, for the form
I did.
submission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fantastic. All right, Nathan. I don't want to keep you any longer than we need to, and I also want to go the fuck to bed.
100%.
So
Valid.
I think Alice is way past her bedtime.
It's fine. It's Saturday.
Yeah, it's a weekend, thankfully, so that's at least more freedom in that regard. But I'm gonna go chill at Mirror Park for a bit and just look at the lake and chill out.
We'll get out of your
you
hair.
guys so much for
Can
your
you
help
free
today.
us? Can you free us, please? Before?
Yeah,
Oh
yes.
yeah, you have to free. I definitely didn't accidentally get through that door already.
Thank you, Nathan.
I'm
Anytime.
not.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's get the fuck out of here, Alice. We are overcooked.
Oh, same traffic. Thank you, Nathan.
Radio check.
And two.
Thank you. Lima 39, 1042 for the evening. Hope you guys all have yourselves a beautiful and wonderful day. Stay safe. Have a good night.
Sorry, Aaron. We gotta go, but it's good to see you. Okay, Rainer.
Has Rainer signed it? I sent it to him.
Oh, you sent it to him? Okay, I see.
Should have the signature requested. If you refresh it, it should say if he signed it or not.
It's just requested it.
I'll give Rainer.
You can request the
Is it just the one document I
the
see, or
report
is there
to
another
be
one?
foiled.
It should just be the one
what we
contract
have
that I sent you,
written
as far
down.
as I'm aware.
Okay.
But we don't
I'll
have
give Rainer a call and
any
ask him to
sort of
sign
that
it.
footage.
Hey, Mabel.
So it's just gonna
Hello
involve
again,
like
Rainer.
any sort
Just
of
letting you know, I sent you
physical
a
evidence
contract that
or
is the
officer
like,
or
that we need your signature for
or
the
other
medical release
testimony.
form to be approved.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a contract you said?
Yes, contract. It should be titled
Okay.
Ginny
I
Griffin.
see it.
No
medical
worries,
release form.
no worries. I got
I'm
you.
not going anywhere, Alice. I'm just putting my repair kit away.
Oh. I was wondering.
No worries.
I
Yeah,
have
if you
signed it, do I
if
need
you're still interested in it
to...
or read along, just
Okay.
No, that's
everyone,
it.
like I
Just your
said.
signature is
Yep.
all we need, and then we can submit that to.
All right, no
the
problem,
depot
Mr. Shelby.
release.
You have a good one. All right.
Okay, it is signed.
Fantastic. Thank you, Rainer. Appreciate you.
Yep. No problem. Anytime, buddy.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Dispatch 297 1042. Good luck.
Loyalty.
All right. We're done, Alice. We're done.
Yep.
That means I'm gonna have to fucking. I might have to.
We do have to write our statement. in
Oh
that
fuck! We do have to write
report.
our statements.
I was just gonna say you put it as a statement together, but I assume we should probably do it separately, right? Because I saw different things to you once we were on scene because of
Yeah, we'll
medical.
separate them.
Yeah, alright.
It's okay. We've got time to do them, so we could. All, if you want to go to
True.
bed, we could do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do mine now because I'm here. But
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine now.
all right. We're not quite yet free, but we're almost free.
dispatch 343. I think I have a street race northbound Alta. 2 cars speeding extremely fast. At a U-turn on BCB.
$721, 76, do you?
It was full sending north, but
You put the blood in evidence, right?
Yes.
I need to put a bunch of shit in evidence. I just remembered.
I have it
can see
north.
Okay, you
Northbound
can
San
see it?
Vitus.
Okay, I can't. So
Yeah.
We've got
as long as you
a
can see it, it's
gray
fine.
progress.
I need to run all this blood now. See if there's any blood on these weapons.
And a Sentinel Classic. This is definitely the street race.
I'll just be here listening
Alright.
to you
Westbound
run
BDP.
blood.
Gonna chase this Sentinel Classic. I don't know where in the order it is. Westbound BDP.
24 shall grab an interceptor and assist.
399 will
If,
attach shortly.
Looks like we're eastbound Marathon now. Right southbound North Rockford. I'm currently on the tail of a two-door supercar there. Eastbound San Andreas. I see the Sentinel Classic.
None of them have blood on them. I'm gonna put them all in evidence.
Oh wow. Okay.
Stand by. Left northbound Palomino. Still behind this two-door car. Right eastbound Spanish by the looks of it. Eastbound Caesar's Place, up to Spanish, right eastbound Spanish. Left to northbound Strangeways. Oh, got the Sentinel. It's westbound West Eclipse Boulevard.
7's out.
It just 50'd. It's still mobile. Westbound past Richmond Hotel on West Eclipse Boulevard. Approaching Dorset. Braking and northbound Americano Way. I've run this track before, but I don't remember where it finishes. Right northbound North Rockford Drive to Tongva. Sentinel's full send. Past the gas station, northbound North Rockford, now transitioning into Tongva. Approaching Marlow, not taking it, northbound Tongva. Pushing past the fishing spot over the bridge, approaching Route 68. Northbound Zancudo Road, approaching Route 68. Hard brake, right, eastbound 68.
Canadian route. 9 sim traffic.
Multiple targets, so we can have multiple cars, multiple units attached. Eastbound Route 68. I've seen a red Amaggio, this a grey in colour Progress, a green in colour two-door Massacre looking thing, and the grey Sentinel wide-body Classic. We're now eastbound Route 68 approach, trending northbound. Northbound Joshua Road, trending eastbound. Sentinel Classic is now smoking. I'm I'm getting blocked by the green two-door. Eastbound Joshua, approaching Sandy Shores proper.
Is there something I need to talk to Rhodes about?
This
Don't
might be the one.
remember.
Actually, I think this is one that finishes at Humane. I think. Eastbound Algonquin. We're in Sandy now. Left northbound Panorama. Right eastbound Cholla Springs. Right southbound Neeland Avenue. Immediate right westbound Algonquin.
Okay. I think.
Left southbound Panorama. Trending eastbound. Past the motorcycle shop. Hard brake. Left northbound Cholla Road. Around the Big Rock. Approaching the Plains Scrapyard. Eastbound Smoke Tree. Southbound Cat Claw. Approaching Route 68. Left eastbound Route 68. Over the Route 68 overpass.
And then it's just up here at the power station.
If Sentinel Classic was the original target, it's currently still pushing southbound Sonora Way, approaching the power station now. Oh no, I'm blacking out from lack of food. I'm not going to be effective anymore. So hungry. I'm dizzy. I'm going to need someone to take primary. He's trying to juke. I think he might be off track now. Maybe.
399. Yeah, there was a bunch of cars parked on the side.
If they're southbound Palomino Freeway now, correct lanes. I need one of you to take primary because I'm going to pass out. I've got food for you. Okay.
What's
Call when
correct?
you're ready to take it. Hey, firm, with PBS approved.
On your left.
Feet on your left.
Hey, firm.
Primary
Got
is
him yielding.
purple. Southland Palomino Freeway. Cleans the Chopper.
Okay. I think my statement's done.
Passing under the train tracks. Continuing
Oh my God,
Southland
you're so
Palomino Freeway. Merging
fast.
westbound.
It's almost like I've been doing this for 2 years,
Taking the merge
Alice.
for Olympic. Approaching the exit ramp. Holding right. Taking the exit ramp for Elysian and Del Perro. Holding left. Merging southbound Elysian Fields Freeway. Correct lanes of travel. Speeds of 120 and climbing. Taking the exit ramp for Innocence
I'll be
Boulevard.
right back,
By
guys.
direction. Braking right westbound Innocence. Vehicle is smoking. Crossing Orchardville. Crossing Popular.
Pink, isn't it?
Firm.
A firm registered to a Claude Petit. Westbound Innocence. Crossing Roylo. Crossing Davis. Braking right northbound Elgin. Passing the Vanilla Unicorn. Crossing under Olympic. Ooh, a little headache there. Northbound Elgin. Crossing Vespucci. Braking left westbound San Andreas. Left southbound into the San Andreas car park. All the way south for Vespucci Way 50. They're continuing south to exit on Vespucci V2B.
Where they went?
Negative.
Westbound, right, northbound, Alta. Some northbound Alta.
The vehicle. Vehicle's out.
Oh, the vehicle's out, yeah.
That vehicle that is arriving is a potential
Alright.
I'm going to be
interference, I
trying
believe.
to repair right now.
It's out on foot with lethal. There's a male suspect coming back. Oh.
Intent to open search.
Anything else you need from me, Alice?
I think that's all.
The female is still trying to repair the car. I'm holding lethal.
Yeah.
Again, warn them if they keep on tackling them.
Oh.
just
Oh, wow.
start
What a
beating
night.
them.
Best of luck. Have a good night, Alice. I'll see you tomorrow, probably.
We will.
What's probably
Thank
going
you
to
so
happen
much.
tomorrow, at least? If
Davenport's going for
Ginny
cuts from
wakes
the
up,
female.
then I'll probably wake up and
She's
help.
resisted. She's
But
hopping
if
back
she
into the
doesn't-
Do
driver's
you
seat
want
of
me
the
to
Sentinel. The Sentinel's
email
mobile.
you?
It's taking off
Yes.
south on Alta Street. Someone pursue that, please.
Yes, let me know.
It is
Otherwise,
full
like, I'll be
sending
awake,
southbound.
but
Oh,
I'm
they
not
50.
getting
Oh,
on.
almost 50.
Yeah. Yeah,
For
no,
an
I
accident
got
to
you.
be set at the street.
Yeah.
Do this all come to this,
If,
or comes back
if
on
he
the
does,
scene?
otherwise,
No, you
if
can
the
you can
24
hold that.
hour
That's
expires, I don't
primary.
have any desire to
Wait, we're
extend it.
eastbound on Sapper Boulevard.
If she doesn't wake up, there's no telling how long it's gonna wait. I'm not keeping him
We're
there.
northbound
I'm not
Elgin.
keeping him in there for a week.
No, that's fair.
So if she doesn't wake up, oh well, and we'll just go from there and do what we can.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you, Alice. Good work.
Thank you. You too.
I need to grab some food. What a night. Wow. All right. So, in regards to tomorrow, there's no telling if I'm getting on duty or not. If Ginny wakes up, I'll probably get on duty and I'll probably stream it for like an hour or two. Otherwise, I have no plan on getting on duty. So, it's simply dependent on Ginny. It's simply dependent on Ginny. If she don't wake up, then I ain't gonna be around. And if she does, I will. Just have to wait and see, guys. We'll just have to wait and see.